Welcome back everyone, and we have a new developer update, and today we are diving into the creative heart behind Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 4, a game built on big ideas, bigger battles, and the unforgettable story. From the moment that development began, the team at King Art Games knew that crafting a powerful narrative would be absolutely essential. Storytelling has always been one of their strengths, and Dawn of War 4 became the perfect opportunity to bring that passion to the forefront. Very early on, the team decided that each of the 4 factions would receive their own full campaign, with all of those stories eventually weaving together into a single epic narrative, one worthy of the Dawn of War legacy. To make that happen in a universe as vast as Warhammer 40k, they brought in the expertise of best-selling Black Library author John French. Not only is he deeply familiar with the lore, he's also a long-time Dawn of War fan, making him the perfect guide through the galaxy's endless possibilities. The story begins roughly 200 years after the events of Dawn of War: Dark Crusade. The Great Rift has torn reality apart, leaving the returning planet Cronus and even some of the Blood Ravens isolated. Leaders Cyrus and Jonah set out for Cronus to rebuild their chapter, but they soon discover a threat far more dangerous than they expected. Below the shifting sands of Cronus, an Adeptus Mechanicus expedition uncovers a mysterious Necron structure. At first, it appears to be a tomb, then a prison. But what was imprisoned there? As the campaign progresses, this discovery pulls the Orks, the Adeptus Mechanicus, and the Necrons into a collision course, while the Space Marines fight to survive. Choosing the game's faction wasn't easy, the Blood Ravens were a must, and reimagining Dawn of War meant the Orks had to return as well. With 2 slots left, the team wanted powerful additions that would propel the story forward. The Necrons were a perfect match, especially with the game returning to Cronus, and for the final faction, they chose to introduce something entirely new to the Dawn of War series: the Adeptus Mechanicus. With the cast locked in, the team and John French built a story filled with intrigue, betrayal, and massive conflict. The intention wasn't just to continue the previous game's storyline, but to create a brand new epic adventure that stands on its own while still honoring the past. Beyond the narrative, the developers also made a key decision about gameplay. The campaign and multiplayer would be balanced separately. This means the story mode can feature incredibly powerful units and dramatic set pieces without worrying about competitive fairness. If something needs to be toned down for multiplayer, they simply do that, allowing both modes to shine in their own way. Now there are 3 questions that I would really like to ask you all today. Bear in mind, I do pretty much read every comment. Number 1, which one faction did you wish that would feature in Dawn of War 4 in the initial release? Let me know in the comment section below. But equally, number 2, if you had one message for the developers, what would it be? And last but not least, and probably the most important question that I'd love to hear your thoughts on, what do you guys think about the fact that the developers will balance the game differently for the campaign versus the multiplayer? I imagine some of you will say that it's great for each mode, the campaign will get the best balance for the campaign, the multiplayer will get the best balance for multiplayer. However, maybe there will be some of you that feel it's a bit counterintuitive and a little less free-flowing for the transition from campaigns to multiplayer. Sometimes there is just no easy answer, but how much of a big issue is it for you? Let me know in the comment section below. There will of course be many more updates as we lead closer to the release of Warhammer 40k Dawn of War 4, so don't forget to subscribe to the channel and make sure you wishlist the game on Steam. But if you would like to check out some of the more updates you may have missed, click on the end card on your screen right now. Take care, and see you next time.